Peace and blessings, love and light. It's your brother. All right. Omniamunase, also known as Omniamunase. All right. I see to the family. This is Black News 720. Omnivision EDU. All right. And we about to build today, man. Running just a little bit behind family, but we about to get it rolling. Um, I do have a surprise guest, a brother that I want to come on. Okay, and soon he'll be joining us. All right. But until that time, we're just gonna be here, wait for the people to get in the chat. All right, give you a little time to get in the building. Love and light, I see. All right. Everything nice, man. I see to the family. Peace, 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 cousin. I see you, love. All right. Blessings. I'm glad that I see you in the building. Let me go ahead and I might end up meeting you, family. You remember the last time this stuff they had going on. All right, hold on. Okay. Okay, we good. Yeah, what's going on, family? How you? Everything nice? Peace, peace. You just about to get this live going, man. The live is about the meaning of Easter, all right? The celebration and Jesus, right? Because Easter is about it's the Christian celebratory holiday of the resurrection of Christ. All right. That's what it is. Peace, peace. Yeah, you got the green light, family. I see the little tool. They got the little tool under your name. So yeah, you got it. You got the green light. And handle my light work now. You see anything crazy going on, you already know, family. We ain't got time for that now. Trying to build. Like I said, I'm a wait. Give the people a little bit of time to get in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the Omnis Natura if y'all want to support and donate what we're doing so we can come up with more new content and just be able to add more to the channel and to what we're doing. All right. You'll hit the Cash App. That's all caps. That's Omnis Natura 360 LLC. That's spelled OMNISNATURA 360 LLC. All right. And family, if you could post that to the joint so people can see it. I don't know if I can do it, but yeah, if you could do it for me, that would help me out a lot, Miss Lady. Really appreciate it. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, peace, peace, peace to the family. On street. We in the building. All right. I'm Division EDU. You already know how we do, family, from me to you. 2024. We doing new bills, man. Like I said, the harder you sleep, the more ruder your awakening, man. For real. Like I said, we're gonna turn up, man. Somebody got to do it, family. So yeah, the build is about the true meaning of Easter and Jesus. As we've been celebrating it, we've been going to church for a minute. I know, you know, in my background, like I said, my peoples was mad religious, like super religious. To my church Sunday, Bible study on Wednesday, Friday, they got the what's the joint they be having on they got revivals and all that going on. Man, was in there all the time, too much. But I learned some things. It got structure. When you join a religion, even though they be doing the most. Yeah, you got me good. Okay, for sure. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I feel the same way. I really do. And we just want to get it out there to more people. So when you come in, make sure that you like, make sure that you share, and make sure that you subscribe, family, to the Omnivision EDU. Like I said, Omni is Latin for all, and vision. The meaning of Omnivision EDU is just like the eyes of Horus or the eye of Horus, the all seeing. You know what I'm saying? Is the meaning is to see all. You feel me? And we got that omnivision when we come together. Yeah, omni is Latin for all. And yeah, the word so omnivision, means to see all or all seeing, which is, you know, which is God pretty much. You feel me? We all reflections of the creator. You feel me? We're all light bodies. You feel me? We're all children of the sun. You feel me? And we're divine, family. And it's more to it than what meets the eye. You gotta know the science of melanin, though. You gotta know the science, family. Yeah, the Cash App joint is Omnis Natura 360 LLC. It's all caps OMNISNATURA 360 LLC. And that's just to show your support for the Omnivision EDU. Okay. Peace and blessings, Brandy 42 Lounge. Love and light to the goddess. I see. I'm glad I see you in the building. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Today was a beautiful day, and tonight is a beautiful evening, and we plan to make the most out of it. So, like I said, I'm waiting on my peoples to come in because we're gonna build about this family. You feel me? The science of these holidays. We celebrate. I had a good time with my family though. It was good seeing everybody, man. Like it kind of made it feel like grandma was still alive. Cause I lost my grandmother last year in February. And that it was really big on me, family, because I love all my peoples, you feel me? But that one right there, that hit home, you feel me? And I think about it still sometimes, I try not to think about it too much. I get sad sometimes, but when I think about the good memories, you know what I'm saying? It makes me happy too. So, I miss her. And like I said, I'm sure she would have been proud of us the other day. Everybody came through and we all had a good time. Want no nigga ignorance going on? Not too much. Not too much. A little something. I already know how black people live, but we want too bad. Everything went well, I believe. And I'm glad that we did it. And looking forward to, more moments, more times like that. But anyway, yeah. Holidays, you can celebrate with your peoples, have a good time, enjoy yourself. You feel me? Ain't that wrong with that? Because black people are a community people anyway. You feel me? Like this, the African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. That's an African proverb that speaks about community. You feel me? So it is African culture to be community based. And your family, is a beautiful thing. Yes, ma'am, but in all caps. Yeah, all caps though. I appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so we yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Just in all caps. Yeah, the Omnis Natura got to be capped in the LLC. But yeah, it's spelled right. That's it. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that joint, man. Make sure y'all hit that joint. Don't forget, family. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. ASAP, family. Like I said, I got a lot of videos um on this channel, at least about 100 that I've done. Some of them is like educational bills, with graphics, with music, and I'm speaking and I'm teaching, but I also have, like I said, the graphics so you can see the visuals as I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm showing references, and we doing all of that. You feel me? And some of them is just me building without the graphics, but it's still mostly educational. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's correct. That's right. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yep. Yeah, that's it. They look right. No, no, hold on. OMNIS. Yeah, so it's omnis. So it's almost right, but it's OMNISNATURA 360 LLC. Peace and blessings. I shade blue inspiration in the building. Love and light to the goddess. I appreciate you for joining. We're just doing a bit about the meaning of Easter and the meaning of Jesus, because Easter is a celebratory event that symbolizes the resurrection of the Christ. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people got together, had a cookout, got up with family, you know what I'm saying, and had a good time. And some people went to church. Some people, it's different things people do, but it's more so about the reason why, what it is and why people. Because what is it to do something and you don't know why you're doing it? For me, I'm one of them type of people. To show me what we doing and show me why we doing it. You feel me? If I know that, I got a foundation to everything, to my actions, to my thoughts. But if I don't know why, if I can't understand what we're doing, then I can't, the Easter Bunny. Yeah, the kids. I think it's dope for the kids, but we still got to teach them that it's astrological family. So that's what I'm getting around to. It's all astrological. The word Holy Bible, the word Holy Bible family. If you know anything about etymology, which shows you the origins of words, the word Holy Bible in Greek, which would be about 1,200 years ago. When people would say the word Holy Bible, they would say Helios Biblios. All right. And Greek is like a latter derivative of Latin. They're very similar. Like those languages, they kind of stem from each other. But yeah, Helios in Greek means sun, and Biblios in Greek means book. And so before English, closer to the times of the Bible, when people would say those words, they would say Helios Biblios, and it means sun book. Peace and blessings. And so, like I said, Easter is a celebratory event, you feel me, of people who believe in the resurrection of Christ. And Christ um is Jesus, right? And so, like I said, it's astronomical, it's astrological. These are symbolism. And even when you look at some of the most ancient languages in the world, it's like the hieroglyphic, which is a symbolic writing system, which is before letters. Letters were created by the Phoenicians, which were sub-Saharan African, all right, black people. Um, but like I said, the symbols were before letters, family. So we got to remember that. A lot of this stuff is symbolic. So you have to be a thinker. Try not to be too literal. You feel me? But yeah, the etymology shows you the origins of words. So when we say Holy Bible, just know that it means sun book. That's the meaning of it. And like I said, it's astrological. So Jesus is like it's the new word for Jesus, which is Latin, right? Yeah, but yeah, I said Greek when I talked about Helios Biblios. But like I said, Greek and Latin, they most definitely are related. But yeah, the Helios Biblios means sun bull. And so, like I said, it's astrological. Jesus or Jesus in Latin, because I've met guys named Jesus. The name means Jesus, but they don't use the J. And so they're still saying Jesus, but without the J. So they pronounce it Jesus. But Latin is 500 years older than English. So if you go along the chronological timeline, you can see English, then Latin, and then you see Greek. But Greek is older than all of them. Yeah. And so there's some things that I took notice too when I got into education, family, when I got into building knowledge of self, learning about history, and just educating myself on some things. So I mean, feel free, to look into this stuff up at any time, family. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know if my man's still coming in. I might need to try to hit him up. I'm sure he try to give him a little bit more time. But yeah, family. Yeah, so Jesus is the Son, right? Not the S-O-N, but the S-U-N. When you look at all the religious pictures of the Christ, you see an individual or a human being, probably a white man. Probably a white man, but we already know the out of Africa theory proves that the oldest humans were black. Okay. But anyway, they show a white man, and then you see uh, light, a halo, right? And light comes from the sun family. Even in Latin, the word soul, like your soul, the soles of your hands and the soles of your feet, it means sun as well. But yeah, the sun is Jesus. And the 12 disciples are the 12 star group constellations. And every constellation is a discipline. And along the sun's journey throughout the cosmos, all right, throughout the galactic plane and the precession of the equinoxes, okay, you will see the sun interact with different disciplines or different disciples. And every disciple is separated by 30 degrees in motion as the sun proceeds. Okay. Right now, they're saying that we're in the age of Aquarius. All right. But I teach that we're in the age of Aries. All right. We know about the seasons, right? And then we know that spring comes in the end of March or the beginning of April. So it just started. All right. But winter is not over in Capricorn. Winter is not over in Aquarius. And winter is not over in Sagittarius. That's actually when winter starts. Winter starts in Sagittarius. Then it has 3 months. You feel me? And then we go into the next season. And so I'm just saying, logically, when you look at global warming and you look at the direction that the planet is heading, it's looking more so like the age of Aries. And age of Aries is the spring, the new beginning. And we know the Mayans talked about the uh the new age. And the new age, like I said, some people say it's Aquarius, but I say it's Aries. But yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A lot of times when we think about the divinity and we see a European as the divinity, and the European has the halo, he's the divinity, it makes you second guess, yourself or anybody that's black or of any type of black and brown. You feel me? If you're of African descent and you came up in the South in the Bible Belt and your people heavy on Christianity, man, that's all you seen in the church. You never seen a black Christ. And then when you think about it, Israel, like I said, is located in Africa. Africa is a continent, a big land, a huge, big ass land with 54 countries. We live in the United States with 52 states, all right? But Africa is a continent with 54 countries. So it's much larger. And Israel is actually located north northeast Egypt. All right. It's close to the river of Jordan. And so anyway, the stories it occurs in Africa. And so it would behoove me that the Christ would be European family. The Christ would much more logically be African. The story occurs in Africa. And it's also sceneries in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? That's all in there. The River of Jordan, Mount Sinai, where Moses received the laws. All of that is Africa. Yep. But I went out with the family. Like I said, had a good time. I know what it's about. You feel me? It's astrological. Like I said, Jesus is Jesus. Jesus. Like I said, you got English, Jesus. You got Latin, Jesus. And then you got Greek, Zeus. All right. And Zeus is the Greek god. All right. Sun god. And like I said, this is a story that exists in different cultures. You feel me? Not just in America, not just right now and during this time, but back in time with different cultures. Same thoughts, similar ideas, different names for it. You feel me? But it's not the sun, S-O-N, it's actually the sun. And in the beginning of Genesis, there's a verse that says, in the beginning there was darkness, and God said, let there be light. It's the first action that God made was create light. And so everything that is divine, like I said, when you see the divinity, when you see Christ, he has to have a halo to signify his divinity, to show you that he's of the Christ. And in Greek, the word Christ means anointed. Okay, so Christ really just means the anointed one. All right, anointed or anointed one. Just like enlightened. A person that's enlightened is a person who's very knowledgeable. They know a lot. And so they are illuminated with light, because light denotes knowledge, especially in African culture. Peace and blessings, Sister Jasmine Wait in the building. Love and light. I appreciate you, Queen, for joining us. Uh, Childhood pastor believe this too. He had Jesus changed from white to black in the glass window in our church. I know that's right. Yeah, your pastor was revolutionary then. I'm not, I'm rocking with that. I most definitely got love for that. That's different. You don't see that often. And so yeah, he most definitely was different. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. Sometimes you need that. You know what I'm saying? Stir things up a little bit. I can identify with that. You feel me? Yeah. The story take place in Africa, family. It's crazy that they try to create a white Christ in a land where tropical people are. You feel me? Predominantly black and brown people. And it even said when they described Jesus in the Bible, of skin of bronze and hair of wool. That's in the Bible, family. Before we even had to get outside of the Bible, we could just go over some little basic facts. It takes place on the continent. Okay, what's going on? Let me see. Inspiration, Jasmine. We had Black Jesus also. My dad had my dad as a pastor, and folks were upset. Yeah, Black Jesus. Also, my dad as a pastor. Okay, for sure. That's what's up, love. Yeah, yeah. That's I've seen it before. When I was younger, but when I seen it, I was like, yo, these people up here trying to be racist. These black people racist. They want Jesus to be black because they black. That's my word. That's what I said. That was my thought process. I'm like, man, these niggas want Jesus to be black because they ass black. That's all it is. But now the facts actually supports Jesus would he would have to be black in the land that he was from. Yes, ma'am. Um, yeah, it said hair of wool family. You see my hair? You see that? It's a person of African descent. Clearly, I am Negro, black, whatever you want to call it, indigenous. That's my genetics. You feel me? The only thing that separates us really is the way we talk. You feel me? The culture. So we all can be black. You know what I'm saying? You got, like I said, you got African Americans, you got Africans, you got Afro Asians, you know what I'm saying? Like Malaysians, you got Afro Indians, Afro Latinos, like Dominicans. You feel me? And they're all black. They just have different cultures. And so we share a genetic commonality, but we identify with a different nationality. And so we can be from a certain place and say, oh, well, I'm Dominican Republic or I'm Dominican. You know what I'm saying? But the person may speak Spanish. I knew a guy named Pedro who was a brother who all of his features, you know what I'm saying, looked like a brother, but the man speaks straight up Spanish. And he barely knew English, but we worked together in the warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Because I did warehousing for a good amount of time. Peace and blessing. I see. Yeah, they most definitely go over the characteristics of Jesus in the Bible. So I don't understand why they do that. Just put them black in the church. That would be the way. If you believe in the Bible, if you go by the Bible, you feel me? That would be the way to go. Go by what it's saying. Stop going outside of what it's saying because you ain't got in your feelings about something. And that's all it really is, family. Yeah, people got to wake up, love. You feel me? It's 2024, the age of enlightenment. There's information, there's knowledge available at your fingertips at any time. I tell people, I fell out with a pastor about research before, and he tried to throw some slick shots talking about Google. And Google is a worldwide search engine that is comprised of all the libraries in the world. Okay. And it's also a scholastic Google. I don't know if you guys know about that, but when you want to get the real research, like, you know what I'm saying, like real scientific articles that's published by real, you know what I'm saying, real scientists, like the born shit. If you want to get that, you got to go to the scholastic Google. You feel me? But Google is a worldwide search engine that is comprised of all the libraries in the world. When you go to one library, you're limited to that one, okay, which may have information, but it's just one library and that's it. So this is another level, another, a whole nother means of being able to access knowledge and information. And so it's all on you, family. Peace and blessings to all the queens in the building. I Ashe, love and light. Nah, not just put anything on Google. So, like I said, I'm an independent researcher. So sometimes, well, most of the time, I try to make sure that I start the videos like that. You know what I'm saying I'm an independent researcher. I've been doing so for 7 years now, family. Okay. My main thing, I feel that I have a great filtration system for determining truths. You know what I'm saying? And facts. And I'm heavy in science. I'm a big I'm a strong believer in science, being able to prove, being able to understand the mechanics of how something works. You feel me? So I'm really big on that. I'm a spiritual guy as well, because I'm a brother. You know what I'm saying? I got soul. I'm of African descent. And so I'm most definitely connected to the universe when it comes to those things as well. But and you know, I believe that intelligence is very important as well. Knowing, believing, but knowing too. You know, that's what we feel short so far, family. Because we've done a lot. Our people are amazing people. We got innovations that were stolen from the colonists, and they got credit for different things that we invented. You feel me? But at the same time, like we always remain spiritual, even under oppression with slavery. You feel me? We still like people was able to navigate the woods and get away from slave plantation from like looking at the stars. That's another thing I thought that was dope. Like these slaves were stripped from their culture, you feel me? And stripped from their way of life by the colonists. And so just to see like stuff like that, I feel like it's something inside of us, feel me? You feel me? That communicates that it's something that's connected to the universe. Like who told them to look at to know the North Star was going to lead them out of the South? How would they know that? What teaching? Where does that teaching come from? That's not in the Bible, fam. You know what I'm saying? And some stuff, like I said, the Bible is ancient revised literature. Like I said, there's civilizations, people that existed before us that have very strong empirical evidence that suggests they lived, they existed, they had culture, they left relics behind, they left monuments behind, they left statues behind to show you these people are real. They existed in the places where the Bible is talking about, family. Real kings, real rulers that really existed during those times. Yeah, exactly. Harriet Tubman. Yeah, I like that movie they came out with too. I seen that joint. That joint went hard. Yeah, Harriet Tubman was I think she was like a Pisces Aries, because y'all know I'm into astrology too. So she was a very intuitive person, and so I like the fact that I guess you could say she prayed or she counseled. You feel me, with the divine before she went into action. And that actually saved her. Like she lived a long life. She lived like 92 years old. And she took all the risks like that and lived a life of high risk and lived that long. Like that's crazy. But yeah, she's most definitely a leader and a revolutionary in my book. And yeah, she go hard. She go hard. Yeah, the universe was with her, yo. That spiritual intuition, that's a real thing that really exists. And some people are, I believe everybody is connected, but some people are more deeply connected to those type of things. Like to that other realm. They can read the energy. Oh yeah, yeah, yes, man. Explain the age of Aries. Oh yeah, I believe so. Based on the based on the understanding of the glacial freezing of the ice ages, right? Which was 10,000 years ago. And then you look at now, where we have this big issue that's political. All the countries, 192 nations, worried about it because they signed the Paris Agreement in 2015, trying to combat climate change. And the climate change is about the planet warming up. And so you see, the planet was cold, and then the planet was hot. And so I'm telling you that if we were going backwards, which would be going into the winter season, because we have earthly seasons, but we also have cosmic seasons. But those constellations that represent winter don't give the same effects as the constellations that represent spring. I'm saying that we're going into a new cycle and a spring a spring energy. And Aries is the spring energy, and it represents that new beginning. And also the Mayans talked about the galactic center. You feel me? And there's supposed to be some 250 million year cycle that leads us to the galactic center in 2012. And so Aries is the first constellation. And so, like I said, once we reach the galactic center, the first constellation at after 0 degrees is Aries. And so I don't believe we're going backwards into those winter constellations, because it would be colder. Things would be getting colder, not warmer. It gets warmer during the spring season. And that's 0 to 30 degrees, which is Aries. And the galactic center is 0 degrees. And so, yeah, it's the new age. Yeah, things are changing. But if you only knew that we just made the completion of one of the biggest cycles, like the biggest ones that we have, the navigation of our solar system around the entire galaxy, which takes a really long time. Um, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, because we're in constant motion. The moon is in constant motion, the planet is in constant motion, the sun is in constant motion. And this motion, one of the terms that they use is the precession of the equinoxes. You feel me? And the sun is going along this journey of latitude and longitude, but it's progressing along. You feel me? When we're in when we get the spring equinox, you feel me? That's when the sun is leaving the south and coming into the northern hemisphere. Because we see during the winter, the sun diminishes, like the days, they go down, it's shorter days. And there's a point at the winter solstice where the sun reaches a peak point, and that's supposed to represent the 3 days of resurrection of the Christ. Actually, like I said, the sun is the Christ, right? Jesus is the Son of God, and that's the point in the procession where the sun reaches its peak point and begins to progress back into um, the northern hemisphere. And every day is 1 degree. You feel me? And so the sun is making its journey, and the cross represents the longitudinal and the latitudinal lines. You feel me? The cross. And so anyway, uh, it's pretty much symbolic of the sun's journey. You know what I'm saying? The cross is symbolic of the sun's journey, and we have certain points to represent, you know, each node. You feel me? And so you got the spring equinox, you got the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. You feel me? Where the days are the most elongated, and then you have the vernal equinox, where the day and night is of equal length, right? And that's around the time that the Libra constellation comes in. I think it's September 22nd. And Libra represents balance. And you see that in the earth and in the heavens, that there's a balance between light and darkness. Okay. And then we proceed into this winter solstice, where the days are the shortest and the nights are the longest. And this also represents Set and Horus. You feel me? In the Egyptian pantheon, and in the Kemetic spiritual system, which are followers of ancient Egypt. And so it's an example of light and darkness. It would show how um, Horus would rule with light, and then there would come a time where Set would rule with darkness. And we see that in the daily cycles. You feel me? A lot of this stuff is symbolic to the universe. Where we might, make it a person or making it an individual, but it's all symbolic, family. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, see you later. Okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, y'all know how I be, man. I like to be it. I'm in my head a lot. I'm thinking. I'm trying to resolve things in my head. You feel me? And so whenever, like I said, I have a filtration system for my research, and I feel like you can't force the pieces to fit to the puzzle. You feel me? Only the right pieces will fit, family. So if it doesn't fit, then that's not it. And my filtration system is comparing and contrasting, looking at different sources and seeing the commonality in the sources and seeing how the different references line up and see what is most common and what is uncommon and try to understand what makes the two, what makes the difference between the two. You feel me? And then I compare it. My final step is going in nature, in the natural world, and looking for examples in the natural world. Because if it is not existing in the natural world, then it is not natural, and uh, it's not of the creator family. And that's my filtration system. Natural observation. That's how a lot of scientific theories came about. Just being inquisitive, looking, seeing something, and just be like, I wonder how that, you know what I'm saying? I wonder how that works. And that's all it takes. The light bulb come on. And we made like that. We made to be able to figure stuff out. Yes, ma'am. She said, yes, you are omni. It's a lot of info, but it's good giving us enlightenment. Thank you, love. I really appreciate the love. I appreciate the compliment. And I'm glad that you in the building with me again. And we rocking and we rolling. And we most definitely gonna keep new topics and new information and new bills. I love coming to touch bases with y'all, and y'all support, you know what I'm saying? It most definitely makes a difference. Most definitely. Blessings to all the queens. I see. We in the house. And so, yes, ma'am, we are children of the sun. Okay. I'm not just saying we should just, I mean, we should research. We should care about our roots, who we are, because we've seen that we've been through a lot of oppression and social injustice in America as Black people, and that's for a reason. And like I said, I asked questions, and so I wanted to know about that. Like, why these people don't like us like that? Because Black people are very forgiving. Been through so much, man. We should be we should be off the chain with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be no mercy for those type of acts that happen in history. You feel me? Napoleon, not Napoleon Bonaparte, but he was disrespectful to our culture because he blew the noses off the statues in Egypt. Um, but what's my other man name? The guy who went to Africa, and he was trying to pretty much exploit them for their resources, and he was sent by uh, Queen Elizabeth of England I believe in the late 1700s, early 1800s, up around that time. What's the guy name? But anyway, he killed more people than Hitler. And in history, they taught us about Hitler, but they didn't teach us about the monstrosities that happened in the genocide that happened in Africa. I can't believe that King Leopold of Belgium, that's his name. Yeah, he went to Africa and he chopped off the hands and the feet of little kids, of little children. And I seen the depictions of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, they even took pictures of it when they did it. And you know, that's crazy that those type of things was done. But those people had a lot of natural resources in the Congo. It happened in the Congo, and they're still one of the lead distributors of what is it? Is it? It's a metal. It's a precious metal. I don't know if it's cobalt, but it's one of the metals that we use in our cell phones. You know what I'm saying? But they're one of the lead exporters even to this day. Their land is, it's very rich. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That stuff was crazy. Like I couldn't ever do that to no little kid, not even a white little kid. I couldn't do that. That's a kid. I just can't. I couldn't do. I couldn't do that, man. I don't see how people think like that. Just because you want to attain something, you want that so bad that you willing to do that. Some stuff just not worth it, man. Some stuff ain't worth it. You got people on jobs that want to tell on you, that want to rat and, be cool. You know what I'm saying? Trying to kiss the manager ass and all type of shit like that. Like, and you're not rich. You're not making like, you know what I'm saying? You're not wealthy. Like, you're doing all that just for a couple of dollars. That's like a snitch. You know what I'm saying? It's not honorable. You feel me? Especially if you was committing a crime with a person and then you tell. You feel me? That's not honorable. In the Japanese culture, they'll cut your head off. They kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? For dishonor, because honor is very important to certain cultures. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff you just don't do, man. So you don't do anything just for a couple of dollars, man. You feel me? You still gotta have some integrity. You feel me? I know we need money, you feel me? But it gotta be a limit. The way you say, know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. Yeah. So but yeah, as far as the Jesus thing is concerned and Easter, what I'm saying? It is an astronomical event. And the solar eclipse is coming up, y'all. So don't forget to check that joint out. Try to be with your families too. Try to be with your loved ones, because this is a very special event. I know everybody's not like super spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody might not be on it like that. But if you believe in a divinity and you believe in spirituality, I'm telling you, please, please do not miss this event. Don't miss this event. Uh, middle passage. To the sea. Yeah, exactly. People committing suicide, breaking their teeth, forcing food in them. Yeah, all type of monstrosity stuff you don't even want to think of, love. Like how people done been through the worst, but we're still here. You know what I'm saying? Some of our ancestors had to reincarnate, you know what I'm saying, or transition into the afterlife, to be reborn again. Because I believe in reincarnation. Even though a lot of bad things happen, you know what I'm saying? We know the thermodynamic law of conservation, that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but only conserved and transferred, meaning that the energy will always be recycled. Just like you got rainwater and you have a gas cloud and you have a snowflake. All of these forms of energy and matter is the same thing, right? But the gas cloud will become a raindrop, and the raindrop will become a snowflake, and the snowflake will become a gas cloud once again, as it makes its journey about the cycles. That's why when y'all see me on Facebook or y'all see me on other social platforms, y'all see me say 360-degree cycles. I always refer to cycles because cycles or cyclical motion is symbolic to infinity. It's like when I make a beat, when I loop the beginning and I loop the end, the beat can play for infinity because the ending and the beginning is looped. Just like in the Bible, when God say Alpha and Omega, you feel me? The beginning and the end is in reference to the forces, family. But anyway, the time is looped. You feel me? And cyclical motion represents infinity, constant motion. Whenever there's no motion, then there's no life. It's like when you see somebody in the hospital and they had to use the defibrillator to bring them back with electrical impulses because their heart stopped generating electrical impulse. And then they flatline. And you see the little line is flat, there's no motion, there's no activity in the body, in the organs, in the heart. And so, like I said, that constant motion, family, is it ensures constant change. That's also the promise of the Creator or the Most High. You feel me? Because for good or for bad, this another thing, y'all peep game, for good or for bad, just know, based on the scientific laws of nature, things will always continue to change, rather good or bad. It's going to change good, and just like a wave pattern, it has a peak, it has a trough. When you see an ocean wave, when you see a air wave, when you see a bird flying, it's actually riding a wave, just like when you see ocean waves. Except you can't see the air wave, but it's there. So that they can feel it, they can sense it, and they're using their bodies to navigate those waves. So waves propagate up and down. And the constant motion ensures that God's promise of constant change. And when that constant change brings about Ma'at, the saying that we use in Kemet for balance, which is an Egyptian goddess. And she represents justice, liberty, reciprocity, um, and things that brings about fairness. Okay. And I'm sure y'all seen the yin yang sign, that's the Asian version of the balance. But the universe is based on certain laws. And that's one of the laws, family. Constant motion, the law of conservation, and the E equals MC squared. Yeah, constant motion, family. And so it's crazy that we've been through so much. And I think about that scientific law, and our people out here tripping, bugging, like, when the colonists gonna get their just dues for, what I'm saying? All the shit they done did. Man, listen, the constant motion is what they feel, family, because they know shit gonna change. Yeah, they was well off. They was doing good. You was doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's a time and a place. It's a season for everything. And that's why I'm saying y'all need to make the most of this total solar eclipse. Because to me, it represents the black sun. And if y'all biblical, go back to the Bible in Revelations and look up the black son of sackcloth. The black son of sackcloth. It's a 7-year time span, which they call this. They call it the 7 years of tribulation in the Bible. There's a 7-year time span in between um 2017, August 21st, 2017, which was the first total solar eclipse, which they call the Great American Eclipse. Okay. The next eclipse is on the 8th, which is 6 days from now in April. So it's on the 8th, April 2024, and it's on the same day of the week as when it began. So it started on a Monday, and it's going to start on a Monday again this year. But it's been 7 years since the last one. They call it the Great American Eclipse. But yeah, make sure y'all see that joint. If you believe in the divinity, make sure y'all see this event, family. Peace and blessings to the sister Bonnie and Clyde. Game two. It's a mindset thing. That's right, love. That's right. Mind over matter. You feel me? It's the electrical intelligence. You feel me? It tells the matter how to respond and what to do. You know, we are the catalyst, the mind. And yeah, everything is mental too. That's one of the first hermetic laws, the first hermetic principles. Mind over matter. Everything is mental. The universe is mental. Even when you see the animals, when you see the plants, when you see the humans, when you see a beach, when you see a sunrise, when you see a mountain range, when you see those beautiful canvases, you know what I'm saying? Like those are ideas, those are thoughts from the universe, from the creator. You can call it whatever name you want to call it. People change the name all the time throughout history. You feel me? But it's the same entity. But those are thoughts. The animals, the way their DNA expresses itself, all those different variations and characteristics. You know what I'm saying? And who could come up with that many different ideas like that? That's crazy. That's intelligent. Me and my bro had a conversation like that one time. We're talking about the universe. I was like, bro, the universe is self-aware, bro. Like the universe is intelligent, my G. Like the atoms and molecules record and store information. You feel me? Everything that you do when you work out, you know what I'm saying? Your body storing and recording information. You know what I'm saying? Your cells is responding to the trauma that you put the cell through, is rebuilding itself, restructuring itself. You feel me? It's adapting to what you have done because it's self-aware. You feel me? And so, yeah, the universe is a magical place, and it's all about intelligence. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Yeah, God is above all things intelligent. Yeah, God is intelligent. Yes, man. The number seven is special number. My childhood pastor will always speak about this number. Yes, ma'am. The number seven is very special. It is. There's 7 days in the week. There's seven bands of wavelengths in the electromagnetic spectrum. There's seven colors to the chakra system. If you know anything about, you know, those subtle regions of the body that that produce certain energies. You feel me? But it's similar to the electromagnetic spectrum of the rainbow, and there's also seven key notes in music that repetitively repeats itself in different octaves, and every note gives off a different emotion. Okay, and so like I said, the number seven is a very significant number. The day that you were born, if you count 7 years from that day, your birthday would land on the same day you were born. Because it's a cycle. Every 7 days is a completion of a small cycle. And that's 7 days, uh, 7 days, three times, right? 7, 14, 24, 28, no, four times to make a month's time. So 7 times 4 is a month's time, which is 30 degrees in astrology. Yep, yep, yep. So what's some of y'all astrology? Some of the ladies that's in the group, that's in the chat. What y'all be on, man? Baby 3PC, Love and Light Queen. I ain't even see you in the joint. Shout out to Miss Lady Baby 3P, 3 Piece. Yeah, okay, cool, cool. Just checking to see what's going on in the joint. Yeah, we ain't got no foolishness going on right now, so I really appreciate that. I appreciate the decency, and I appreciate people who are civilized. You know, I appreciate that. Love and light. Okay. Um, Bonnie and Clyde, his brother She. Yeah, love and light to Blue Inspiration. Cards all day in the house. I shade. I shade. Like I said, my peoples is Tars. And I normally get along with them. I normally do get along. It's supposed to be like one of my most compatible signs that I'm supposed to get along with in my Scorpio. Well, uh-oh. The Leo in the house, they be proud, boy. Leos they got big pride. That's what's up. Our shade queen. It's the lioness in the building. Love and light. That's dope. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, yeah, so like I said, the holiday thing, Easter and the Jesus concept is all based on astrology. Astrology, family. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's really that simple. You missed my question about nature in the book. What's your question, Doug? Yeah, nature is my source. It's my holy Bible. Like I said, Helios, Biblios. In Greek, it means sun book. So nature is my Bible because that's the first Bible. All the life forms, all the information that's in the DNA that makes a life form make certain sounds, to make a life form have a certain texture or color, to make a life form be able to, you know what I'm saying? And y'all see when mankind make robots and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope, artificial intelligence, but it's not a biological entity. It's not complex as a real life form. We got real life forms that are complex. You know what I'm saying? I see Peace Queen, the family, Sierra Bunch, Sagittarius in the building. Yeah, the Sagittarius is the archer. You know what I'm saying? And they're very free. They're like freedom is very important to explore, to be free, to explore and to experience. Yes, ma'am. My sister is Sagittarius too, but it's two different kinds. So my sister's a Sagittarius close to Capricorn, and actually, um, her and Auntie, I think they have the same birthday. Family, December 20th. Yeah, December 20th. I think her and Auntie had the same birthday too. So she a Sage Cap. So she's like she's in a transition point between two different energies. She's Sagittarius, but she has Capricorn energies too. And I think Auntie was like that too. But she most definitely was a boss. Miss Boss Lady now. Um, um, yeah, love. Yeah, I get you get y'all some references. Most definitely it's good to read, you know what I'm saying? Because there has been, scholars and people searching for information and wanting to obtain knowledge. And people have done that over the years, you feel me? And some people had really great ideas and they wrote them down. And some of those ideas should be explored. They should be known about. So most definitely. But yeah, I got you, love. I got some references. I'm gonna just go back in the joint and put some in there for you. But yeah, it is a lot of lot of history that we didn't know about in school. So that's the first thing. That's what blew me. You feel me? I'm like, dang, they didn't tell me this. George Washington wasn't even the first president. It's crazy. I'm like, George Washington, I could have swore that man was the first president. Nah, that's not true, family. That's not true. First president is on the $2 bill. And it's a black man. Blessings, blessings, Queen. Blessings. I say thank you. Thank you for your time and energy as well. Um, my favorite thing about nature, I love life. I love to see things alive. Like I love to hear the sounds. I love to feel, you know what I'm saying, the wind moving. I love to, just lively things around me. It's very relaxing and it's very soothing to, to my spirit. Oh, the 21st. Okay, I see you, good for sure. Yeah, I know they was close now. They close to the same sign. But yeah, sis, she off the chain too now. But yeah, I love you. I already know. That's my baby. Yeah, thank you too, love. But yeah, nature, yeah, I love it. Like the lights. I think that's what does it for me. You know what I'm saying? Just being around things that's natural, the sun shining, the wind blowing. You feel me? And things that are alive. You know, I know death is a part of the universe and a part of life, but death is depressing. Like, I couldn't work at a slaughterhouse and nothing like that. Seeing, animals just being killed. You know what I'm saying? If I had to kill the animal myself, I probably would never, ever, ever try to eat no meat because it would be more intelligent just to eat plants when plants are more abundant than any other kingdom of species. So you can eat an animal, but let it be because the animal died of natural causes. And then you made use of the body because it was going to go to waste anyway. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it'll serve you better to eat plants. We all know we got carnivores and we got herbivores. And we can't go kill no motherfucking animal with our teeth. You're not doing that. We're not made like that. But all the other carnivores, that's what they do. They kill the animal right there on the spot with their teeth. They don't cook it. They don't do none of that. Straight natural with it. You know what I'm saying? We be cooking it because you ain't supposed to be doing that. Your body couldn't take that amount of bacteria. But yeah, plants. If I hate to see too much death like that. I like life. That's what it's just I don't know. It's just natural. When I see life, I feel alive. You feel me? When I see life, I feel alive. That's the energy. That's the energy I like to feel. Astrology is powerful, a little confusing, but powerful indeed. Yes, love. I really like astrology a lot. I really do. I got into it about 4 years ago when when I went through this situation with my baby mama. We broke up or whatnot. I wanted to get more insight about like the knowledge of people that they don't show you. You feel me? And when you know astrology, if you know certain placements about their natal chart, it could tell you about, certain intricate details about the individual. Um, so I would still ask the individual, do you want me to do a reading? Would you like me to do a reading? Peace, love, and light to the Queen and Angie Johnson. Peace, love, and light, the Goddess Queen. I'm glad to see you in the building, love. Love and light to you. She's been supporting me for a minute, y'all. She's been rocking with me for a minute, and I really appreciate the time and the energy, love. And we had a great bill. We had some great bills together, Miss Angie Johnson. Um, and yeah, I wonder if you can get to that joint where we talked about what was it, love? What was the bill about? You remember? You remember, love? You invited me to the joint, and it was love and respect. You already know. I think I think she told me she Pisces, big Pisces in the building. It's a water element, and so yeah, we had so many. We did have some good ones, but the one that was about what was it? Love? It was about deja vu and visions. That's what it was about. I was trying to understand matter and time and what components of us, you know what I'm saying, as it relates to the universe, would qualify as a substance, as something that predates matter. You know what I'm saying? Because if there is an energy or a force that predates physical matter, but it's also a force of the universe, then we could dive into the root of the deja vu, being able to see something before it physically happens. I think that's what the bill was about. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Much love. You already know. Yeah, big Pisces in the building. Yeah, the Pisces is the fish sign. And so that's the last sign before we go into the spring. But Pisces is a water element, and it's all about, imagination, intuitiveness. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I like Pisces. Yeah, they're very sweet, but they can be off the chain too now. And that's for any water sign, I would say, like they're very giving and nurturing type of people, empathic people. Like they actually can put themselves in other people's shoes. That's what I like about it. But with a water sign, they're very slow to get to know you at first. But once they get to know you, you might have a lifelong friend. You know what I'm saying? And they tend to take things personal too because they in their feelings, because water element is like emotional. And so yeah, they're very sweet, but yeah, they you can get on the bad side too now. So I already, yeah, I know how that goes. I enjoy nature, it's peaceful, but I get a high off architecture too. Yeah, that's I'm saying like vacations, love. Like that's what I'm trying to be on. Just driving around and appreciating different building structures. I hate large statues. They bother my spirit. What you mean, bro? Like what type of statue? It don't matter what kind it is, just long if it's too big, then it's just you ain't rocking with it. Yes, because we were also talking about the oracle as well. Yeah, yeah, love. Yeah, we like you said, we had so many great builds, Miss Lady. So many great builds. Um, Let me see. You were should have a lot of architecture where you are. Where you at, love? Okay. Oh, in the Shot Town in the building. Oh, sure. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shot Town in the building. The windy city. Yeah, Oracle is a spiritual seer. And in astrology, there are people who are most likely to be seers based on their talisman or whatever combinations they have. But a person with a water sign energy is a person who is like an absorber of energy. Like they're not an initiative type of sign. They're just going off the energies in the surroundings. A lot of the times, that's what they're doing. And so, if it's a nurturing environment, then you'll get nurturing. But if it's a harsh environment, then they'll come off as harsh. But yeah, a person with water sign, yeah, they're going to be intuitive. They're going to be able to channel. They might get like visions and then deja vu a lot. I know I get those a lot. Like it's freakish. Like I probably would spook people out if I told y'all how often it happens. because I know it spooks me out. Like, damn, I just had another vision. This shit crazy. I guess I'm doing the right thing or I'm on the right path because this is what I seen in the vision. So shit, this shit was already seen ahead of time. Yeah, but a oracle, yeah, I don't think they would be like the most social person either though, because this person got to be like a spiritualist. Like they communicate with the other world more often. So you would go to one of these people, they probably would be more so like you had oracles that lived in like the mountains, like in shrines and stuff like that, in certain temples. And you would have to travel to meet with the oracle to have a reading about your fortune, about your future. And this would be, like I said, an intuitive spiritualist. Probably would be on one of them water signs though. Yeah, that's right, love. Yeah, you already know I know. You know I know, love. Yeah, watchman. Yeah, you can call it that, spirit guide. I believe I'm one of those type of people. Even though I love education a lot, I'm very spiritual naturally. I have, like I said, I have visions and deja vu all the time. Yeah. Some energy redirection. Hey, they say energy is all is energy, love. Um, I mean, sometimes we need to, it doesn't hurt to have a shift, you know what I'm saying, depending on what we got going on. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's all on you though. You the manager of your universe. You the manager of your universe, love. And every person is their own universe. And yeah, my mother, she came up uh with that idea one time. We was chopping it up. And she was saying, yeah, every person is their own planet. Every person is their own universe. And that really helped me to understand it better too. I was like, damn, like people really do got their own worlds going on. And sometimes we choose to merge worlds. You feel me? And every world is different elements, all that. Uh, because I can see said negative energy from afar. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, I believe you. I believe you too. Miss Lady, yeah, she Pisces, so yeah, she's most definitely a reader. Um, yeah, water sign is good at reading energy, yo. Like they're not gonna, cause they're not initiative. They're gonna read before they even do anything. So complex as individuals. Yeah, we are. We are. We all, we all the same, but we all different too. But like I said, my mother having the four kids and then just looking at the fact that we're all different like that, same mother, same father, four different people. And then you look at our personalities and how we are, we have similarities, but we're different. It's clear. So we have it's the soul is what makes the individual. You know, we got bodies and we got DNA, that give us our physical, but it's an energy which they call the electromagnetic field or the electromagnetic biosphere or the human aurora or the human aura that generates from your heart, from the center of your body. It's an actual field of energy. And as long as we live, we generate that field. But it's an illumination. It's a heat. It's an actual energy, and that's the soul. And in that field, it's information. In that field, you know what I'm saying, it's going to tell an individual what they can do, their moral code, if they can stand on certain, you know what I'm saying, if they're going to act upon something, and what gravitates towards them. You feel me? And everybody do have a different lens. I'm learning that different love language, different lens for how they see the world. You know what I'm saying? But some people are initiators. The fire sign, the Leo, is an initiator. All fire signs are initiators. Yeah, they don't wait to read the room. They most of the time they just gonna go in and do what they do. They don't wait on others. Not like that. From the ones I've seen. But yeah, there's so three fire signs. So you got Aries. Aries is one. You know what I'm saying? And it's good traits that come with everyone, but it's times. And then it's Leo, and then it's Sagittarius. So Sagittarius could is a fire sign. So sometimes you may become impulsive and want to go to action. So and the action is can be good because it can be used for something, to get stuff done, you know. But that's a strength, that's a superpower that the fire signs have. And people normally look at them as leaders too. It's an energy because it's such a highly energetic type of energy. People gravitate to it and look to them as leaders and would listen to what they have to say. Yeah. Please remember, family. I try to do that, after a certain amount of time in the video, to like, to share, and to subscribe. All right. Omnivision EDU Black News is a place for our people to come to congregate, to build, and we ain't got to be in church. We create our own church because we already in church when we come to nature. You feel me? When we come to the platform and we unite and we got our own nature. We got our own church. And so yeah, just be sure to hit the like, share, the subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the cash out to show some love. I'm gonna be getting y'all some more guests to come on. My peoples, they couldn't make it tonight for whatever reason. It's all good. I know that stuff happens, real life happens. But I'm gonna check in with the brother, try to get him on at a later date. And yeah, I'm gonna get y'all some more guest speakers though. Get y'all some more guest speakers so we can build. And if y'all have any topics that y'all want me to build about, I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, the temple, the church is the temple, and like you said, the temple is within, and you're melanin because remember I talked about Jesus being the Son of God, the light of the world. In the beginning, there was darkness. God said, "Let it be light." So the light is of God, and your melanin is your connection to God. And there's a thing that there's a verse where they talk about the seal of nature in the Bible, and that melanin is the seal, like the signature of the creator, like the carbon that's in the melanin. Like, because, like I said, color is chemical composition. Color is just not crayons and markers. In nature, what makes color is chemical composition, thermochemistry. Okay. And we have a certain genetic and biological makeup that's conducive to solar energy. The solar energy comes from the sun. And so, it would serve us to have a God that is for us and a God that favors us. Because so far we've had a God that did not favor us. And we had a God that didn't favor us. And I think that brought us some misfortune. You feel me? It's like with politics, you're gonna vote for somebody who ain't gonna have no plans to do nothing for your people. Why are you gonna vote for them? Why are you gonna let them get power? Why are you gonna let them get in office? And so there's no need to have a creator or to have a God that does not serve you. Because it's not gonna bring fortune to your life or to the lives of your people. And every race has their own God. And normally their gods look like them. It's just our people Yeah, we don't know what we be on. We gotta tighten up on that. But it's getting better. People are waking up. People are wanting to know more. More inquisitive, more on it than ever. So that's good. Asking questions is good. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. Ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. I appreciate y'all for coming in the building and participating. And we gonna be going on tomorrow. This live right here was supposed to have been done Sunday, but I had some stuff going on, so I figure I'll make up for that. Make up for that, y'all. So we're gonna do another one tomorrow. So join me tomorrow at 10. All right, at 10 p.m. Eastern, and we're gonna do another build. Um, Try to bring somebody on for y'all. Um, and it's gonna be lit. You already know what it is. So love and light to all my queens in the building. You know, the feminine energy is most definitely a magnetic energy that fuels a man to fulfill his greatest potential. So I love all my queens is in the building, and like I said, I know it's late, um, so I'm gonna let y'all get some Z's and blessings. Like I said, love and light. I see. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.